Wizards of the Coast, when they decided to do Dungeons and Dragons 4e, and they moved away from 4e, which was a progression, and then basically all the numbers would keep going up. They would keep getting bigger and bigger. If you get higher in level, the numbers get bigger. Okay? Then 5e, they brought in bound accuracy to try to eliminate that problem. The problem is bound accuracy is fine for the monsters. They're set. Okay? Their armor class, their numbers are pretty much the same no matter what. And you've only got 1 or 2 options to use. You don't have 5 or 6 or 8 or 10 different monsters to contend with for different levels. But the player characters in 5e, when you're dealing with bound accuracy, it doesn't work because there's too many things that can change their numbers. And so the monsters are working on bound accuracy where the numbers don't change that much, but the players aren't. So I can tell you right now that even though bound accuracy, I would prefer to have bound accuracy does not solve any problem whatsoever, I can assure you. Because if you're playing at high level, a low level monster is no threat to you in 5e. It really isn't. And frankly, you know, when you were dealing with 4e and you were dealing with a low level monster, they were never a threat either. So it hasn't really changed anything along the way. Bound accuracy, all that's done is reduce the amount of mathematics and shorten the formula for figuring out stuff. That's all it's really done. I can assure you I've thrown 400 zombies at 7 players that were level 6, and they killed them. It took a while, but they got through them. Those zombies just don't hit often enough, and they don't do enough damage. It's just as simple as that, okay? And they can throw out a fireball. A fireball can burn down a great huge cluster of them real fast. So bound accuracy, although a good idea, and I would still retain it, does not solve any real problems with game balance. If you thought it did, it doesn't.